What's up, my friends? Welcome to the Sports Center of Hair. I'm Travis Parker, and this is the Hairdresser Breakdown, where I'm going to take 5 pop-in haircuts on social media and break them down at the speed of light using Hairdressing Made Easy as our approach and our language. Let's get right into it, my friends. Let's see what our first one is. There we go. Well, that's a cute photo for a before shot. Let's see. This is Marco. This is actually one of our friends out of Italy. All right, there's the before. Here we go. We got a flat line point cutting. Now we've got over direction through the fringe there. Now we've got convex layers, and now we're already finished with the haircut. We are clearly going to need to walk through this one a little bit more slowly. Marco is so good. I love watching this guy. I love following this guy. But let's pause right there real quick. So what you can see is she's got a very traditional bob. The length in her haircut doesn't change very much. Right here, it's cut to the round of the neck with a flat line. What they're going to be doing is decreasing the length in the back with a flat line, cut to the round of the head, but then decreasing the length up and around the face to get a nice convex shape throughout the length of the head. And then we saw that curtain fringe in there, and we saw a little bit of the convex layers. So let's move right over to what that is. There we go. So we've got a flat line beam point cut at 1 finger step to the round of the head. What you want to do is find your body centered with every single section as you continue to work that around. Then he immediately moved from the back to the front. So my assumption is he's probably already cut the framing around her face. We've got tons of over direction happening there, and almost to a negative 0 degrees of elevation, if that's even possible, cutting a vertical line using point cutting as a technique. But the over direction towards the profile or the center of the face elongates the sides there, and that's what's giving her that certainly cute little curtain fringe there. Right into our convex layers, that is being pulled 90 degrees from the center of the section, top of the profile, parietal ridge. The middle of it is 90 degrees straight out. Everything is being cut to the round of the head, whether that's a flat line to the round or a flat line to the round. I do not know, but there we can see what the end result is. It's just so good. It's so cute, Marco. Dope. All right, rad. Let's get right into the next one. Oh, dope. Toby. This is one of our friends out of the UK. Toby does a ton of cool stuff. I've done one of his videos before. Just the nicest, sweetest guy, and his work is super, super dope. He actually works with his dad, who's a hairdresser, and they have a salon in London, I believe. 70s layered babe. Here we go. All right, what do you got for us, Toby? Elevating it up, just having fun with it. We've got a reference point that's at the center of the profile now, over direction using forward graduation with diagonal back sections. Everything is being cut at 0 degrees. That second section was taken at 45 degrees. Now he's building concave layers behind the back of the radial and over directing everything in front of the radial to the back of the radial to extreme, to build additional length. Now he's getting into a blow dry here, finishing it off. Oh, that looks so good on her, Toby. That looks really good, my dude. That is beautiful. Let's just look at this technical. Oh, she's so cute. I love her. Oh my God, that was so fun. Okay, let's get into the technical. Okay, so there's the reference point. That is going to be the shortest bit of her fringe. You see him pulling it straight out. That's called vertical flat layers. So the surface of that section is parallel to the ground. He's point cutting that in. Everything else is being cut to that or from that point. Actually, he's cutting to that point right now, but he's cutting from that point to longer, more expanded lengths as he moves around the face. He's got a diagonal back section from probably the first top apex or the first apex of the head to the back of the ear. And that is being held at 0 degrees. So straight in front is forward graduation. Unless he's elevating it, it's at 0 degrees, which it is. And then he builds into the second section here. He's still working the first, but on the opposite side. Okay, so you can see right there. So as he's pulling out this hair, he's pulling it more to a 45, which decreases length back behind here. It's going to allow the hair to whip off the face just a wee bit more. Now he's building concave layers, and he's building it from a shorter point to a longer point from the radial. And the radial separates what lives behind the back of the shoulders as what lives in front of the shoulders. And then it looked like he was doing everything in front of the radial. Yeah, so there was like 1 millisecond of that. Everything from the front of the radial was going back to the radial, continuing to build a V shape or concave layers, which takes it from a shorter point to the longest bit of length. Toby crushed it. Beautiful. Love it. All right, this is Maxim. Let's see what we got here. So he's creating a reference point too. So the shortest point is being cut. He is combing everything 90 degrees from the profile, and everything else is being over directed to it, cutting to a longer length And again, 90 degrees up from the top of the head. And just like we were before, he's cutting a V shape, which we call concave layers. And he's doing this around the face, which is really, really cool. And you don't necessarily see this very often. So I love that he's going there with it. He's got a diagonal back section on each side. It looks like he's taking another diagonal back behind the rear recession to the nape of the neck on each side there. And my assumption is he's gonna follow the same thing. What have we got here? Okay, so yeah, over directing everything to the front of the hairline here. Everything's 90 to over direct from the front of the hairline. Because he's over directing it to the hairline, that's gonna leave additional length there. Anything that over directs to a further point has to travel further, therefore is left longer. Really dope, my friends. And I should say, and a really cool way to build fringe that, again, I just don't think we see very often. There's Toby again. Oh, rad. Okay, cool. This is On. On is one of our friends out of LA. On is absolutely just amazing. His work is absolutely stunning. His styling is absolutely marvelous. And he's just the sweetest, nicest dude. And this lady, my friends, has a ton of hair. Look at that. All right, what have we got here On? Let's move right into that.
Hope you all well.
Oh, dope. Well, this makes it easier. This won't be quite as fast because this is in slow motion. But he's cutting everything square to the head with a flat line using point cutting as his technique. Now he is notching right into the hair. It's also what we call brick cutting. That clusters multiple hairs at the same length, which helps to reduce internal frizz. And my assumption is he's probably doing this to reduce bulk and weight. But as you can see, yeah, just really cutting into it. Now he's actually displacing some of that weight through the lengths of the hair, building concave layers, but building it in a different way. So just a little bit off natural fall, deep point cutting right now, more notching into the hair. This is unusual. We don't really see this very often. And where I love, or when I love to notch hair, is when I'm actually cutting curly hair. So again, multiple hairs meet the same desired length, and then that helps to channel them together, giving me less frizz on the ends. Really, really cool that he's doing this right now on straighter hair. And what a beautiful blow dry. That is absolutely stunning. That color is over the top. My God, I absolutely love that color. Wow, that woman has some hair. That is major. On, crushed it, bro. Right back to the beginning there. That was absolutely stunning. I think we've got time for one more, my friends. Let's see what we've got here. Well, I can already see an after photo. Whether that's her or not, I don't know. We've already got an after photo. We are pulling everything to the profile of the back from the left and the right side. So he's creating reference points. It looks like right out of the gate. And I don't know who this is. Caogialoc? I'm not sure how to say that. I don't know who this is, but let's see what they've done or what they're about to do. Oh yeah, so reference points on the east side. I love that. What a great idea, right? Slight over direction off the profile there, building a convex line. So shorter to longer, look at that pitch. And what I love that he's not doing is he's not carrying this all the way to the front of the shoulders, which does leave weight. That was absolutely beautiful. Now using forward graduation from the radial forward here, everything is being cut at 0 degrees using forward grad. That continues to build that V shape in through the back. So it's shorter in the front at its shortest point and then longer in the center of the back. Now he's over directing everything, really exaggerating that over direction, everything to the profile of the back, which is leaving more length behind the back of the ears. And I think that's smart as well. And now he's going at 90 to over direct from that internal section there, building the perimeter of the shape. Now he's going 45 from the radial parting there towards the face, shorter towards the face, longer towards the radial, continuing to move everything shorter up in the front, longer in the back. What is he doing here? So he's building convex layers. I'm actually surprised to see that. I would assume that he would build concave layers, but he is definitely cutting deeper layers through the convex area of the back of the head, and that will probably disconnect from the length to a degree. Let's see what he continues to do. It looks like he's continuing to over direct everything towards the profile, which elongates length on the sides again. Wow, that's really pretty. So that was a before photo when we first started there. That looks legit. Dude, excellent. My friends, if you haven't already hit the subscribe button, hit the subscribe button right now. Wait, all right, did you do it? Hit the subscribe button right now. Click the thumbs up. Put in the comments what your thoughts are, what your ideas are. If you have any haircuts that you want me to break down, I'm happy to take a look at it and break them down. And definitely click that notification bell. If you want to learn more about hairdressing made easy and how we break down these haircuts so you can do the same thing, you may want to check out our online courses, our in-person trainings, and our e-learning e-courses that are on demand. Check it out, Travis Parker Academy. Hit that subscribe button. See you in the next series. Peace.